I grew up with, I think there was 92 people in my graduating class. So it was really scary to think like, oh my God, I'm going to a school with like 9,000 freshmen. And that was absolutely terrifying. But then seeing James Madison, I was able to see the smaller class sizes and the smaller program where you did have those kind of better connections with people. So it was really comforting to know that although I was going somewhere so big, there was still kind of that family familiarity aspect to it. My name is Katie Bailey. I am a junior here at James Madison, and I'm studying social relations and policy, and then I have a major in criminal justice as well. There was definitely times my freshman year where I was like, oh my God, this is so scary. There's so many people. And I remember my first football game, but it was just kind of a different experience to see so many people. And then I got into the stadium and I was like, oh, I know that person and I know that person. And like, these are people I have in class. And this is like something that I could share with people on a bigger level than I'd ever gotten to do, but still have that connection to people on a more personal level. I would like to work in intelligence. I've always had a love for justice, and I thought I was going to be a lawyer, and that was not it. I worked in a law firm. I was like, no, don't want to do that. After that, I was like, oh God, what am I going to do? And then I kind of found a family in Madison that was like, hey, like, yeah, a lot of people want to be lawyers here, but there's so many other things that we can help you find. And I thought I was going to go into the Foreign Service office. Health-wise, couldn't qualify. So then I was like, okay, intelligence. That's like very similar aspect and to the regard of what they do. So I was like, okay. So I am hoping, fingers crossed, to get into a master's program after graduation for Homeland Security with a concentration in risk management. And then I'd like to go work for Homeland Security one day. It sounds really cheesy and I feel like everyone says it, but the network that James Madison has is insane. Like, you can go to DC and just be walking through the Capitol I was with a group of people my senior year, and I was like, yeah, I'm going to James Madison. And all of a sudden this guy behind us stops us. He goes, wait, you're going to like James Madison at MSU? And I was like, yeah, like I graduate high school this year, I'm going there. He's like, oh my God, I went to James Madison. And then we had like a 10-minute conversation in the United States Capitol. So just seeing how much people care about this program specifically and watching the next generation succeed and become who we want to become has been really helpful for me. It took me a really long time to understand that the staff and the faculty, specifically, your professors and your advisors, are here to see you succeed. And I think I really struggled with that my freshman year because we would have these really hard classes and these really hard topics, and we'd have exams and I'm like, oh my God, I don't understand this. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm gonna fail. And then you would go to your professors and you'd say that and they're like, you're not gonna fail. I'm not gonna let you fail. So understanding that even though you're in a really rigorous environment, we're very competitive here in JMC, that nobody wants to see you fail, everybody wants to see you succeed. And that was something, like I said, took me forever to learn. But now that I understand it better, I think it's made me a better student.